How do you know if your digital strategy's working? That's this week on Think Tank Tuesday. Hi, this is Paul Potratz, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. Hey guys, this is the short version. If you want to see the in-depth version, then look for the long version. So the question is, how do you know if your digital strategy is working? Well, let me start off with saying I don't want you to always measure the lead forms and the phone calls coming in, because it all works together collectively. I'm going to give you 7 steps, 7 things that you need to be looking at to know if your digital strategy is working. Number 1, phone calls. You've definitely got to be listening to your phone calls. Don't push it off every week. Put it on your calendar and go through your phone calls. You're going to find a lot of missing opportunities through phone calls, because when you're doing digital, you're doing click to call, you've got numbers on your website. So again, listen to those phone calls. You'll uncover some great opportunities in your strategy. Number 2, time spent on your website. Look at how long people are spending on your website. The industry standard is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's overall. But I want you to look at time spent on your website for your paid traffic and for your organic traffic. Paid traffic's generally going to be shorter, but don't panic. It just means you need to build more content on your website. So let's move to number 3, bounce rate. I want you to look at your bounce rate. And again, there's a difference. There's bounce rate organic and bounce rate paid. Generally, your bounce rate for paid is going to be lower. Industry standard overall is 38 to 67% bounce rate. Don't panic if you're way out of there. Again, it comes back to you need more content on your website, and there's some other tactics. Look at some past videos and we tell you how to get that bounce rate down. Number 4, conversion and view through conversion. If you're working with a digital company, hopefully they're showing you what the conversion is, not just clicks, but how many leads are you receiving through forms being filled in. You got to have conversion tracking on your website. So conversion, how many leads are being filled in, and then view through conversion. That's where an individual comes to your website, looks around, leaves your website, and then engages with another ad that they see. They come back to your website and they convert. Add those two together, conversion and view through conversion. It's important to know that. Let's move to the next one, number 5. Number 5 has got to be one of the most important things. I've had so many dealers tell us, hey, you're sending me more leads than I can handle. I don't know what to do with them. I need help. So you've got to track your leads. And what I mean by that is you need to track not only the lead sources, what's coming through paid, what's coming through organic, what's coming through third party, and so on and so forth, but who are the individuals receiving those leads? Let's say you've got Tom, Bob, and Steve all receiving leads. You need to know how Tom, Bob, and Steve are performing. In other words, what is their response time as an individual? How many of those individuals Tom, Bob, and Steve, what is their percentage of making contact with those appointments? What is their percentage of people showing up for an appointment? What is their percentage of sold? Whether you're doing cradle to grave or appointment setting, you need to know how they all perform through the entire piece of the funnel. If you want more in depth, watch the other video. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is one you definitely got to be looking at too, and that's traffic to your website. You're going to see your organic traffic coming to your website and your paid traffic coming to your website. You need to know both. Look at both, because you're going to see a difference. If your traffic is coming up over time as you're doing paid search, well, doesn't it go to reason that maybe something's working? Again, you look back on your bounce rate and your time spent on your website, because with paid, you're going to see it be less, but don't panic over that. Not all is lost. You need to make sure that you have retargeting on your website, because your website's probably converting at 2% or less, so 98% of your traffic's going away. And a lot of them won't come back unless you stay top of mind. Do that with retargeting. So people coming to your website, traffic to your website. Look at it and look at it monthly. Don't panic weekly. Don't look at it weekly. It stresses you out. Now let's move to the next, number 7. Number 7 is a simple one. It's your analytics. Quit looking at your analytics that's in the back end of your website. It's on a different algorithm than what Google does. We're basing all of our decisions on paid advertising, search advertising on Google Analytics, so use Google Analytics. It should be your go-to analytics. It's free and it has more data than you could ever hope to use or hope to want. So keep it on Google Analytics and you'll be able to sleep at night. If you want the long version, watch the other video, and by all means, Understand that it all works together. Quit trying to say, oh, I'm doing paid advertising. I should be automatically getting all these more leads and all this more phone calls. If your sales are going up, your traffic's going up, everything's going up, it could be, people are referring to your website the way they do your newspaper, used to do your newspaper ad. So it could be working. Take all of those things into consideration before you start to lose sleep at night. And if you need any help, if you need a custom website, or if you need a digital marketing strategy, if you need video pre-roll, paid search, inbound marketing, we are a one-stop shop. Just pick up the phone and call us, and we'll talk to you, and we'll see if it makes sense for us to partner together. See you next week.